Don't you ever fucking bring up Quincy Carter's name while I'm talking again. Bring up DJ Shockley. Don't bring up Quincy Carter to my face.
DJ Shockley, come on.
He's not. He works in the SEC. He's a dope announcer now. I follow his career. I'm happy for him. But don't talk about Quincy bum-ass Carter, who was never good for the Cowboys. Drew Henson, all them cats are trash. Quincy Carter even a night is
Cardell Jones Quincy Carter?
Cardell Jones probably should have transferred to another school after he left Ohio State won that title. He probably should have went pro. But
is JT Barrett just DJ Shockley reincarnated?
A lesser athletic not as athletic DJ Shockley, but a better arm.
DJ Shockley was more athletic than JT Barrett?
Yeah, he's faster. He's like 6 feet. It's like 6 feet, 6.
All right, man. Last one I want to do, touchdown or turnover. I just want to do one real quick.
Shout out to Reggie Ball, if you remember that name. He threw to Calvin Johnson.
But yeah, so reportedly the NFL salary cap was going to go up $5 million in 2020. It's going to go from $196.8 million to $201.2 million.
I thought you were about to say billion. I was like, wait.
Is that a touchdown or is that a turnover?
That's a touchdown for the owners.
What?
The players ain't going to see none of that money.
Touchdown!
You know what else is a touchdown? Lamar Jackson giving me 47 points in fantasy tonight. That's a touchdown.
But yeah, I'm going to say it's a turnover for the players as well, just because not because I don't think the players are going to see the money. I just think it's not that much of an increase. Like when you have MLB that's so basically capless, and you have the NBA where it's like, yeah, the top players are making, well, everyone's making a lot of money in the NBA. The top players aren't making as much as MLB players or soccer players, but 1 through 12 is making good guaranteed cash. So it's like NFL, what is that, like what you get 5% increase, not even 2% increase. So that's basically inflation. So it's really kind of staying stagnant. So
you gotta just look at the fact of where the money's staying at.
Well, yeah, and the other part of it is, and I think that's what you're saying, is a lot of teams don't even use all their salary cap anyways. So
like drafting quarterbacks. All these quarterbacks coming out now, and kind of like they're getting so much money. It's starting to devalue the position in a sense of that you're not gonna you'll draft a QB here and there, you'll sign one, but you ain't paying one if you don't have to. I mean, the Jags were stupid.
Well,
the Jags are stupid for paying.
Well, the reason why that's happening is because of the rookie scale, players are locked up for 5 years. Before then, you had guys like Sam Bradford coming in, making it, being the highest paid player
in the league, damn near. But think about it like this: you have only 32 slots for a starting quarterback. You could have 64 slots for a running back because one goes down, you have one. 5 slots for a receiver. There's so many quarterbacks that a lot of them just ain't going to be good. Some are going to be whatever, so you're not going to reach. You want to pay that much. So I think less teams are spending money on quarterbacks and trying to make the smart teams like the Ravens. They got their QB. They built around him. Marquise Hollywood Brown, he's caught a 7 touchdown reception of the year. First round pick. Nobody still knows how fast he really is, but we can all agree it's like probably a 4.3. Lamar Jackson, and this is part of my point. Lamar Jackson threw 5 touchdowns tonight. 15 to 23, 212 yards, took 1 sack, 5 passing touchdowns, 8 carries, 86 rushing yards, and a fumble. I don't think he got. Why would you spend so much money? And that's where, let's be honest, these teams spend most of their monies on their quarterbacks or elite defensive talent. So if I'm not spending as much money on a quarterback and I'm just building a team around, and I may have to pay 1 or 2 or 3 guys top shelf money, then that's a win right there. All that money I want to use to not pay players, it goes everywhere else. And that's what I think you're seeing, like with these teams. That's where I think, that's where most of the wins are going to be.
So with that, I guess we should bring it to the unnecessary toughness rants. The best part of the show is us just giving our parting shots. It's supposed to be a minute, but it's more like 10.
Yeah,
so
it used to be a minute. Don't look at me like that. I'm not the only guilty party.
Yeah, but
I am
the
guilty.
trendsetter.
I mean, now I'm a trendsetter.
You're the conspirator.
The trendsetter award.
You're the conspirator.
Conspiring
You're
trendsetter.
the dealer. You were the intent to sell.
I'm the plug. Damn.
You caught the intent to sell.
I thought you couldn't judge intent. Damn.
So who wants to go first?
I'll go because I didn't have really much to say. It's been a good week, better than last week. Again, hold people accountable for what they do. Shit's fucked up out there, and I know I shouldn't keep saying but yeah, like I said, hold people accountable and don't stop what you're doing. If you have a dream, keep going for it. Don't let nobody, even their nose, stop you. Let it be a physical wall to stop you from what you need to do, and even then, make a way to go around so you can get to where you need to be. But yeah, like I said, hold people accountable and fuck them. If they try to do some shit to you, punch them in the throat. I'm out.
That was the most Oakland shit I've heard.
Got it.
If they don't like your dream, punch them in the throat. That was Oakland as fuck.
Punch them in the throat. That's what Mom used to say.
In the center of the throat. Watch their eyes roll to the back of their head, and they realize before they hit the ground, I fucked up.
You want to go next, Kenny?
Yeah, I'll go while I got the sauce. Okay. A couple things. December's never really... I'm going to start this on a somewhat depressing note, but not too depressing. But December's just never really been a great month for me in my life, for my family. It wasn't always like that. It used to be really great, but my granddad died December 16th and was buried December 21st. I was 4, so it was 1996. This year, it's 2019, marks the pretty much 20 years I've lived in the South Bay, because I came from Oakland in August of 99. Lived out here, started school super late, whole life went a totally different direction. Had I probably stayed in Oakland. And I just think about everything I've done in this decade, everything I set out to do for myself, and some of the stuff that my grandpa told me on his deathbed and how it all came true, and it kind of shook me. And now that December 16th, this is Monday, shout out to my mom out in Oakland, visiting all the family, give them hugs and kisses and everything. When I sit back and think about that, it kind of just, it makes me happy. Knowing that everything he said, even on his deathbed when he was blind and couldn't see and only remembered me and one of my aunts, the fact that he predicted a lot of success for me, it's his dying words, and a lot of stuff. I'm finding out things that he did for me and my sisters and the family after he's gone. The stories I'm finding out, it's just really humbling. And yeah, I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for my grandfather's legacy, because after high school and I was trying to figure out what to do with my life, I really just leaned in, okay, what legacy do I want to create? And then what I called upon was, well, what legacy did my grandfather leave behind to me that he was trying to impress upon me? And yeah, I'm happy for that. Okay, now that the sappy shit's over, Domino's is trash. It tastes like poverty. It tastes like poverty and cognitive dissonance combined. That's what Domino's pizza tastes like. It tastes like a hot razor blade on my tongue, and then you scrub it clean with a fucking toilet brush. That's what Domino's pizza tastes like. It's trash. It's just always going to be trash. It's not good. I look down on it. Call me bougie. Call me short-sighted. I don't care if there was nothing left to eat on the world but Domino's pizza, I'd fucking die of starvation, and I'm fat, so it's going to take a long time. And two, another thing. Yeah, mushroom on a pizza is fantastic. It really is. Like, sauteed mushrooms are a gift from God. Also, and lastly, this is going to piss a lot of people off, and I hope Ladies Night talks about it. Lizzo had no business wearing that fat ass, disgusting ass back out at that Lakers game. That shit was nasty. There's obviously a known historical beef between fat men and fat women. It goes back eons, decades, all that shit. I don't have time to explain it, but just know, fat dudes have been getting shamed forever. Forever. My mom literally rubbed my stomach before she left and said, I can't wait to see my grandbabies when I get back. I was like, bitch, I will put you in a home tomorrow. Love you, Mom. Sorry. A fat chick, all of a sudden it's body shaming when we see a chick who knows she fat, and Lizzo ain't even got, you could see Lizzo without the weight, she ain't even got no shape like that. Like, she ain't got like like.
Why are you hating on Lizzo?
No, because I'm saying,
What the fuck's wrong with you?
did you see the back out she had where her bare ass was pretty much hanging out in that big ass thong? There were kids present. No, it's not the hill I want to die on. No, I'm not dying on this hill. I'm just clearing up some things. I saw a bunch of arguments and a bunch of false equivalencies, and I'm saying, like, okay, I have no problem.
Don't play with the kids. Don't bring the kids into it, bro.
The kids were there. It was at a Lakers game. I do care about the kids. Kenny cares about the kids. I don't give a fuck.
That shit on YouTube.
I don't give a shit about some kids.
Pornhub.
Some people's kids.
See that shit on music
Could you
videos.
Could you stop so I can finish what I gotta say and get off the mic? Anyway.
I don't want to spend my airtime on that shit. It needs to be addressed.
Okay, then unmute your mic and address
You
it.
want to be the only person in 20
No, there's a no.
that combats against Lizzo?
No, there's a lot of people combating against that Lizzo shit. It wasn't cool. Look at you almost knocking over the table, Pete.
Because I hit the chairlift.
Yeah, you did. Anyway, well, he keeps cutting me off. Bottom line is that, like, it's not fat shaming when you say somebody looks gross in something, because it's just it's not a tasteful look. Like, if I walked around with my nutsack hanging out and ashes chaps, I would get talked to.
But what about Meg?
Again, sir, I don't have time to bat us off the air. I didn't even hear what you said. I didn't hear what you said. Like, no, trust me. Like, Lizzo was trying to get attention with that shit. Lizzo was trying to get attention with that, and let's be honest.
What about Meg? Is Meg doing it?
Meg Thee Stallion just got a fat ass and indestructible knees, but she don't be wearing stuff like that. No, I'm not fat shaming. I'm not fat shaming. I'm fat. How can I fat shame? Why are y'all stupid? How can I fat shame when I'm fat?
We gotta unmute the mics for that one.
Explain to me.
You're literally fat shaming.
Oh my God.
You're literally just.
I'm upset now. I'm upset now.
Because, I said, Cardi B had it, Meg had it, all these artists be having their ass out, doing whatever they can do, but because Lizzo is doing the same exact thing.
Okay, all I'm saying is, shit.
This is Spritegate number 2.
All I'm saying is they muted my mic to purposely distort everything I was saying. All I'm saying
I
is,
unmuted your mic now. You can talk into your mic now.
I don't trust you now. I'm talking to 2 mics at the same time. I don't trust you. I have trust issues. I'm saying this.
Shit on social media.
First off, hey. How many? Hey, Pete, do you like ugly chicks? Do you like ugly chicks?
No.
Sir, do you like ugly dudes?
I mean, I'm not going to tell them that they can't be here because they're ugly.
Okay, I'm not saying she couldn't be at the game. I'm saying that had no business you wearing assless chaps at a Laker game and getting up and twerking with children right next to you. Rihanna don't do that. Beyonce don't act like that. Cardi B's a thought. I don't care what she does. And she was just on the cover of Vogue. No. Lizzo was trash for that because she was only doing it for clout.
Kenny.
And everybody was jumping around like, oh, you're fat shaming.
First of all,
no.
Call all them girls trash.
You muted both my mics, didn't you?
What? First of all, why
Trash. That is complete trash.
There's 4 mics here.
Why did you?
People.
Why did you?
There's 4 mics.
Why did you? Why are you commandeering? Why are you commandeering 2 mics?
Because
why did you take
both
Surf's? Why did you take Surf's mic when she's talking about black women? When the black woman is talking about black women.
Don't make this a black woman issue.
Then why did you take her mic?
First off, because you cut off mine, so duh.
And then I cut it back on.
Kenny, I don't trust you though now.
Kenny,
I have trust issues. Okay,
Kenny.
You think it ain't ugly white girls out here?
But
You
I'm
think
not telling them no, they can't shine.